All right, all right, all right. We are finally alive. First of all, I would like to say welcome everybody. My name is Ethereal Author, and I'm here back live to do another video. As you can see, this. As you see the title, we are doing. I am still continuing the saga of me trying to design a map for my book series. And again, after a lot of I consider fails. I think I kind of got a good grasp of how I want to approach the map design. And I tell you, it pretty much it is after taking a few weeks off of streaming, as far as like come up with a technique, I think I finally have a way that's how I want to approach how I want to take it. Excuse me, I'm over here looking at my screen over here. But anyway, so pretty much before I get into things, though, first of all, to say that I do have new material that's coming up. First of all, I'd like to say that you know, I have did a photo shoot about a couple of weeks ago, and I do have some new things I want to show you there. We did another photo shoot for the Dark ICHALOCHA of TERRES, which I really think I'm really gonna dig it out, dig this and love it. See, I'm kind of put my words together. I'm gonna say that again. I really think that you're gonna love the new concepts I have came up for the artwork, for the photography and so forth. Because the fact is, like, it took about a year to plan everything out, and I think it went pretty well. So, but without further ado, anyway, I do have links below. Check those out. If you want to go visit the Dark East website, and hopefully within the next couple months before the year ends out, I will most definitely will be updating that website. I don't know if I'm gonna do major updates or minor updates, but it most likely, I will be doing some updates. So keep an eye out for that. And also, book four will be out before the end of this year. Um, so pretty much keep an eye out for that. So the last video as I did before, doing a map design, is pretty much I was attempting to design a city for my book series, like for the main capital city called Illuminarian City. And after like constant fails and stuff like that, I had no blueprint to go off of. I decided to try to come up with a different approach. Instead of trying to design it from the top of my head. So what I did is this, like pretty much like while I was in Detroit, I kind of came up with a concept or a what they call it. It's pretty much a process how I would like to approach the matter. So here you are. I do have a concept design you see on the screen. Now, what I'm gonna do first, before I do anything, I'm going to like rotate the screen, and I'm gonna try to expand everything out. Right now, pretty much I'm gonna just work from this platform here. So I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go to what's the website I go to? Incarnate.com today, because I'll probably do that another stream. Right now, I want to show you the concept that I have came up with to come up, well, not the concept, but the process I came up with to the start of designing the city. So right now, let me do this. Let me crop this out real quick. So give me 1 second. Let me see. Well, I got a brain fart here. Can't really think. So I know I'm going to go to selection. Well, actually, no, crop. I'm sorry. I'm going to do a crop here. Crop that out. All right, got that. And I'm going to like rotate it. Do a free transform to rotate it. And so pretty much this is the concept I came up with. You know, and I'm going to build off of that. Also, I'm going to attempt to avoid using 3D mapping, using 3D concept, because that's pretty much like you know, um, in a way, 3D the 3D assets in incarnate.com, well, on the website, has been, I found very confusing. And you know so to cut back on the less confusion, I'm thinking I'm going to just rely on the 2D overhead map design, so I can be able to concentrate on that more. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is this, like, my first the first thing I'm going to actually do is, number one. First of all, I'm going to crop down this canvas down a bit. But first thing what I'm going to do is, once I crop down the canvas, I'm going to go to create another layer. This is going to be basically nothing but line art. I don't know why it's acting like that. Give me 1 second. This is kind of acting weird. Let me see if I can start over, because I don't know what's going on here. Kind of like I said, you gotta be very careful not to get confused with the project. So I'm going back down here, and pretty much I'm going to explain the design in a minute once I get everything together. Just trying to make sure everything's well for you guys here. Let me create a new layer. Oh, it says crop review. Okay, don't want that real quick. That's how I messed up the last time. Get a new layer. Let me see something real quick. Also, I want to check the mode. Make sure the mode is okay. All right. And I'm going to create city line. Maybe I'll put black, city line black, because I am going to do the city in a different concept. Am I upside down? Let me see something real quick. Make sure I'm not upside down on Bigo. There we go. I don't know. It was kind of janky though. Let me do this real quick. Okay, I was upside down on Bigo. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so pretty much here we go again. So I'm gonna create that, and what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to cut this one off, this layer here, and I'm going to expand it out. Do a canvas. Do a canvas. Well, I'm gonna extend the canvas out. Excuse me. So let me go to edit. Oh no, excuse me, image. I'm sorry. Go to image and go to canvas size. And I always like to work big with my canvases, so pretty much I'm going to stretch this out to 10 by 10. That way I know what I'm looking at. as you can see here. Also, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little blue to the background so my eyes won't get confused with the background. So I'm gonna do another layer and just create a matte layer. Not really gonna do too much. Well, I'm not gonna do nothing with it. Just wanna have a matte layer back there so I won't get confused what's going on. And what else? So I'm gonna let's choose a blue, a cool blue. Excuse me. Here we go. I think my I think my CPU is slowing down. I think that normally happens when I have a lot of graphics going on all at once. So right now I'm going to rotate it to the idea of how I drew it. And I'm going to expand this out a bit, just enough so I can be able to see it and I can be able to concentrate. Now I'm not worried about it being cut off at the top because I'm going to fix that. And it's basically just help it. Basically, this part here, the brown part, just help me create a border or where the city is going to be. But anyway, so pretty much I'll start explaining. So pretty much what I did with this map here is I basically started off with just drawing lines and stuff like that, creating borders, creating a wall and stuff like that. So pretty much, let me explain here. So pretty much like this blue part here is of course like the water part. And the red is the lines, so like the major roads, like major large roads, and the minor roads are the green here. The smaller lines here, and pretty much you know I pretty much try to keep it simple. The blue outline is pretty much just the city walls, and also this like here, like the brown part represents like the platforms, like for example, like the city resides in the mountains. So this pretty much counts as like rock formation here all the way around, and pretty much like the city is sitting in the middle of here, in the middle of the I forgot what it's called. Like pretty much when there's like when there's like a lake inside of a mountain. That's pretty much how I design the concept of how I design the city is to have a lake inside of the mountain and also have like two waterfalls coming down here, cascading down here. You can't see that yet, but once I start layering stuff off and adding the details, you'll be able to see it more. So right now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm not going to get the rock formation. I really just want this. Want the outlines. I want the roads and stuff. So that's pretty much what I'm going to focus on today is getting all this together, so I could be able to because pretty much my plan is I'm going to create a stamp on incarnate, and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So here's the deal. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kill the opacity down a bit, not too much. I should have made that white. That was dumb. But anyway, I'll make it white in the background so we can be able to have a better sight what I want to see. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because the fact is that I really want to be able to see see the lines I'm about to get ready to draw, and you know, and I'm going to try to do that with the pen tool. Now, normally if I had like a tablet or a drawing pad, I would do it that way. But as of right now, I think the pen tool is wise to do at the moment. So that's what I'm going to do. So pretty much, let me grab the pen tool here, and basically I'm just gonna making a pathway, right? So uh, and while making pathways, no, you're not gonna really see this. Now, one thing also I should say is that I should do this in Illustrator. Illustrator might be a little bit better. Well, it might be better because the fact is I can actually do more. Um, I could do more. Um, well, I have more control over the lines and stuff like that. So let me bring it. Okay, let me bring this out just a tad bit. Here we go. Now it's okay if it's not perfect, at the moment. We could always go back in. I know that a lot. There are a lot of perfectionists out there, which is fine. If you want it perfect, go right ahead. Um, right now, I'm just basically just more worried about getting the outline of the city right now. And I'm like I said, I'm going to layer everything so I can be able to get the borders together. Okay. Now I got this pathway done here. I'm going to make a duplication. I'll duplicate it real quick. No, I'm gonna make another layer, right? Layer. And basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm basically just gonna build off of this. I'm not gonna do anything major, and I still would be looking at this once I get done with the outline, which would be which was going to help me do the concept and design of the city and stuff. So right now I'm gonna do city uh wall, and I'm gonna make this blue, city wall blue, because it's gonna be a blue mat. This is gonna help me. The blue mat is gonna help me with the design when I actually get started with the actual work. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a left click, it's a right click of my mouse, and I'm gonna make a selection path. I'm not gonna touch any of this. And as you see, the outline that we did, you can see that little marquee line that's going around, and I'm gonna paint this blue. You know, now I'm not gonna be able to finish up the whole video as far as with the maps and stuff like that. I just want to do just enough so I can be able to go in and have something to look at. Or have something to reference. Now this is gonna be a trippy part right here too. Now since I got this outline done, I don't think I have to do that again. I'm gonna show you a cheating way to do so. As far as like avoid steps. So let me deselect that. Now what I'm gonna do is this. I'm going to duplicate the city wall and name it Outer City Major Major Road. How about that? Right now, remember I have the major roads in red, right? So what I could do with this is here is I'm gonna reselect this here. I really don't have to, but I want to be on the safe side so I can avoid backtracking. I'm going to turn this red. Bam. Now here's another thing I'm gonna do. Now I'm gonna take this uh, second layer here, as you see right here with these two lines. I'm going to deselect that, and I'm gonna turn down the opacity a little bit so I can be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna do edit, free transform. Now watch this. Now as you can see, I'm basically just creating an outline of that. You know, not too much. I can fix this right here. Probably fix that a little later, but that's gonna be in like in a post when I do the other video. Um, but yeah, pretty much. There's so many things you can do to to do create something create something. Now, right now, I'm just basically just playing around with it, trying to adjust it so I can be able to make things out evenly here. But all in all, I'm still happy with that. I can always go back in and fix it, but I'm not really worried about this because I'm going to use the assets and I'm going to use the assets in incarnate, excuse me, to actually like redesign this wall or rebuild the wall and stuff like that. So now I got that. I'm pretty much happy with that. So I'm gonna turn opacity back up, as you see. Now, yeah, I just want you to see what I have here, right? Now, my next step is Let me see. I'm going to try to do some white here. I'm gonna turn the opacity down, maybe just a tad bit, so I can be able to see what's in the inside here. Now, one thing I want to do is this. I want to I don't know. Let me see. I really want this to. I really didn't do. I didn't say not a good job, but pretty much I wanted to asset. I want to assess the approach how I'm going to do this. I already got my inner map, here, and so right now I'm just going to focus on the roads right now. Now that we have that, I'm going to create another layer, and I'll create this a major city road part two. All right. So pretty much, so I got a lot of things like I pretty much want to work on a symmetry here. So what I'm going to do is it's going to be a tad different, it looks. I really should have used a ruler here to keep the to basically keep the rows, but I might just divert from that and just I don't know. There's a lot of things that you can really do to make the map stick out a little bit more. Like I said, this is only just a concept design of what I was working with. But anyway, without further ado, let me go ahead and get inside, the major rows here. Matter of fact, let me turn this on so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to do a black. I'm going to do a black ink here or black outline. Now, here's one thing I can't also do. Now, I can cheat, as far as like say like if I desire to say if I just want to like do this here, you know, just to save time. And I want to do another marquee here. See if it allows me to do another marquee here. Oops, sorry about that. That's not what I wanted. Or here's another idea. Let me just go ahead and just paint it. Hit the paint brush tool, and we should be good to go. Hmm. Okay, so the bucket is not working. So let me see something here. If the bucket is not working, then we'll go to the old paintbrush. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, I'm having an issue here. Give me 1 second. Okay, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I got the band-aid tool on. That's the problem. Let's try it again. There we go. Now, here's the thing. What I'm going to do here. I'm still gonna make the city roads red, but I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you a technique. Um, I'm gonna show you a technique uh, to make the make everything look the same. Like for example, like since the city roads are red, I'm gonna go in here, click OK, and I'm gonna do a color overlay, right, which is gonna be a I'll make this a red. As you can see on the side here, and I'm gonna give it a black out. I'm gonna give it a black outline for the moment, like a black stroke. And that's just to help me to tell the difference, because like I'm about to get ready to bring that red overlay in a little bit. Also, another way to cheat too. I just thought about this. I'm gonna create another. I'm gonna duplicate the major roads again. I just thought about this and get rid of that real quick. And I'm going to make it white. Like I said, right now it's all about saving time. Right now, um, a lot of times people say, "Oh, you're cheating," but like we live in a fast paced society that they want their products fast and fast, cheap, and effective. Of course, I ain't cheap, but yeah, there we go. So yeah, so pretty much I got my equal rows. I'm gonna do another one real quick, and it's gonna be I'll just label those later. Um, Screw, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna do a free transform, and I think this what should I do like let me see here, system here. No, that doesn't work. So I'm gonna do a maybe a it's a 90 degrees or 180. I think. Let's do 90. I think it's we tilted 90 at the top. You see that right here with the this thing look like a little what's this thing's called but this the rotation. This is the rotation bar or the rotation form, and pretty much like I want to make that 90 degrees. Give me 1 second, do it again. Kind of screwed up here. So I'm gonna do free transform again, and I'm gonna make it 90 degrees. Just bear with me 1 second. 90 degrees. There we go. And I'm just gonna place it down here. That way, I'm like I said, I'm just basically just saving time, so I wouldn't have to worry about anything else. You know. All right. Here's some more cheating. Let's take this out again. Because I really just want to see what's going on here. And I'm going to duplicate this one more time. This time, this red here, I'm going to duplicate it, and I'm going to make it white. Inner city white, white bait, white mat, whatever you want to call it. Excuse the snipples. I do have bad sinuses again, and I'm going to go back to layer style, double click that, and I'm going to make this color overlay white. All right, let's see what that looks like. Let's bring everything back into the picture. First, let me turn up the opacity. See how's it working out. Look like it's coming out pretty good. You know. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let me bring down the white mat. Free transform. And matter of fact, let me bring drop the paste again so I can see what I'm doing. Because it's gonna look kind of pretty much a little bit weird. But oh, that's nice. Like I said, I'm not really worried about this here because I'm gonna fix it. I might do another outline just to make it straight, or I might use I don't know. Anyway, it's fixable. I mean, I know it's not the cleanest outline, but but for me to work with for something to work with the I'm sorry, to work with incarnate.com website, with incarnate website. I really do want to try to like I said, I'm pretty much going to read out on the assets in there to like give me my straight lines. Right now, this is just a concept or basis of what I wanted to do. Also, what I can do is this: like if I really wanted more room, I can with the blues, I can always do a free transform on that. To just to give you my room and stuff like that. You know, like I said, a lot of times you also may have to play around with it too. But like I said, I'm not really worried about that at the moment. I'll worry about that more when I get into the actual design of the city. So yeah, so there we go. Why this? I think we're missing something here. Oh, here we go. Now, if I want these major roads to connect, I'm gonna take out the stroke so we can be able to see. Like I said, it's not really perfect right now. Also, what I can do is this with the red out here. I can give it a red stroke to increase the size of the street.